welcome to my channel. This is Danielle here with Mrs. Danny Plans It All, and I'm so excited to be doing something a little different this time. Instead of a unboxing of Jane's Agenda's December Sub Box, Deluxe Planner Box, I'm going to just give you a tour of my new setup for my December Franken Planner, and I'm using all the beautiful things from it's just the best Christmas, just gives you the whole winter vibe feel. The sub box is amazing. So instead of doing an unboxing, I'm going to just give you a tour of how I set up my planner for December using all those beautiful things in the box and a few other things that I'm using. And then towards the end, we're going to do a plan with me in one of the planners that I put inside of this Franken planner. And we're going to use a few new sticker books that I just got as well. So stay tuned if you are interested to see how I set up my beautiful planner using Jane's Agenda's December Sub Planner Box. I used a Kill of a Plan red cover, and it came with a snap-on piece here, and this is a silver detail. I also got these white, I think this is a 1.5 inch disc, and I forgot where I got this from. I know I got it from Amazon, but I am in love with these discs. They're slightly bigger than Happy Planner, and they're not so, they're not so big like the 2 inch. They're 1.5 inches. So I love these discs, and they're actually affordable. I think on Amazon I paid $9.99 for this set, and I got 2 other colors, but I thought it would look really pretty for my December planner. Okay, let's open up. Let's jump right in. All right. So in Jane's Agenda's Deluxe Planner Box, you got a journaling card that says, "Dear Santa, define good." And then also inside the box, I think this is like a thank you card. It says "Merry and Bright." I love the plaid detail. And then I actually ordered the mystery kit that she released a couple weeks ago. And inside that mystery kit came with a like snowflake paper clip. So that was perfect, right? And then also inside of that box, of course, you'll receive kind of like a detailed card. And for this box, we received a holiday floral glass clear planner cover, a glass clear page finder, dashboard set of 2, quote cards, gold planning inserts, and I actually have that in my planner, decorative dashboard pack, projects planning inserts. We actually received a white travel mug. I use it every day now. I love that travel mug. December glass clear planner dashboard, and also a winter wishes decorative sticker sheet. And this is the sticker sheet. You may not be able to see it, y'all. Let me see if I can find a piece of paper so you can see it. This box was beautiful. I love Christmas. I absolutely love everything she put in this box. So this is the stickers that came inside of the box, and this was the deluxe box. And these stickers are pre-cut, so you can really just lift them right off the page. I love that. And it's just a very simple design, and it actually matches the cover I'm going to show y'all. Okay, so that's the stickers, and it comes in a really big sheet. So you get plenty of little trees, you get plenty of stars, you get a few quotes for the stickers. But I love that she's starting to include stickers in her box now, so I love that. All right, so I just kind of put that right behind, right inside the pocket, so I can remember to have it. For me, if I don't see it, I don't use it. So for me, it's like, I don't want to be out of sight, out of mind. I want to make sure I use what's in the box. Hold on, y'all. I'm having a little tough time putting this back in there. There we go. Okay, here we go. And I like to keep this too in case I'm looking for something from the box. I can remember where it is. All right, so again, we use the white disc. It looks beautiful with the cover, or a cover from Kill of a Plan. And then you get this beautiful like clear glass cover that kind of just sets the tone for the whole box. It says, "'Tis the season to be jolly." And it has some really pretty mistletoe branches on it and a few white little flower details. I love the script writing on it. And then I layered it with the first dashboard set, okay? And that dashboard set has some beautiful ornaments, white and red and gold detail. I love the fabric choice behind it. And then I actually clipped the next journal card that came inside the box. It said, "Do not open until December 25th. And I received this kind of like, it's like a teal greenish clip. This came from another sub box, I think in July, but I thought it matched really nicely with this. So I clipped that on top. On the back of that dashboard is just a beautiful candle. I love how simple it is. And then you have Jane's Agenda's logo right here at the bottom. Okay. Also comes with a page finder. Page finder has the same details as the stickers, if you remember. And then the next one is the clear dashboard. It has just December, just all the way down to the bottom. I think you can continue to reuse this dashboard every year. It's just classic. I love this. And then I layered this on top of the next dashboard set. And this is beautiful. It has like that beautiful white, I call it a castle, in the background, over some icy water. You can see through the branches. It's just so pretty. And then, of course, on the back is the same image. And then, of course, I like to reuse all of the things I received in all of Jane's Agenda's boxes, as you can see. So I moved over the dashboard from November. The vellum dashboard that says "Home," a place where you are always welcome and surrounded by those who love you, feeling of belonging. So I like to move that over. I thought that was, you know, it still kind of works for the planner because it has this red and burgundy like script writing on it, right? So next one is also another dashboard that came in the deluxe planner box. Just a beautiful forest, white, winter land trees. I love this. And then also another journaling card that came with the box. It's a beautiful ornament with, looks like a red and black or blue bird inside of it. Very pretty. And I just use a simple gold paper clip to hold it together. What I love about Jane's Agenda's boxes and just setting up your planner is you can layer. Just keep layering. It just makes it so interesting as you're flipping through your planner. So let's go through how I poured together this planner. Before I do that, I'm going to make sure I don't miss anything that came from the box per se, because that's why we're here, right? And then we'll go through what other things I use for the planner. So also inside the box, you're going to receive, and this is only for the deluxe box, you're going to receive some inserts. These inserts are for goals. Of course, we're at the end of the year and we want to start planning for 2026. We want to kind of lay the foundation for the year. So she gave us some goals inserts, and I haven't went through this in detail, but I really want to spend time on this. So the first part of this, you're going to do a life audit, right? And he gave you some key life areas that you would need to focus on. So I'm gonna go through a few: relationship, community, personal growth, career and business, finance, fun, hobbies, self-leadership, boundaries, just a few things that you can kind of focus on. 3 lowest scoring areas. So you're going to give yourself a score in each of these areas. And then you have key areas you can focus on. If you have any questions about how to rate yourself, you can always go on this side and look at the categories that fall under each of the areas. So I love that she makes it very helpful. Okay. The next few pages, you're going to go more into detail about each area. How do you feel about this area? What's going well? What needs more attention? The progress in the area will look like this, like you really get into detail. And then another part of this goal inserts, you get goal setting worksheets. Okay. And then these worksheets, you can kind of really go in detail about each goal, what milestones and actions that you accomplish and that you are preparing for, and what are those target dates. Okay. And she gave you several sheets of this. Several sheets. And I love at the back you can kind of do some brainstorming with the goals, because this is just plain dot grid paper. Okay. She gives you a lot of this. Let me see. Yes, it's a lot. So you get a lot of sheets of those. So that is the goals inserts. Now, if you want more detail on how to do this, you can always go to Jane's Agenda's YouTube page. I think she goes into detail with this. I'm just kind of giving you an overview. Okay. The next inserts are projects. Okay. And I think it kind of gives you the same setup. So you got master project list. You have the 2026 week ending dates. Okay. So week 1 through week 52. And then this part I really have to study how to fill out a Gantt chart. Is that called Gantt? Yeah. 1, understand the purpose. 2, fill in the weekly columns. 3, fill out the left column. 4, shade in or mark the timeline bars. And 5, use for weekly review. So I would have to go into detail with this. Again, you can go to her YouTube channel and she could talk more in detail about that. But you get the Gantt chart over here. And I hope I'm saying that right. You get several Gantt charts. And then you also get individual project sheets. And I love this because I can use these project sheets for my business. I can use it for personal. I can use it, for some maybe YouTube projects that I'm working on. I can use this for home projects. I mean, you can use it for anything. So you have start date, deadline, details, milestones. What are your individual tasks? Who will be helping you? And what's the due date? Okay. And you get several sheets. Oh, in the back of this, you get notes, wins, and opportunities. So she give you some extra areas for you to focus on: notes, wins, and opportunities. So you get different, several pages. So she's really expecting you to really get into those goals. Okay. So that is the last, I believe it's the last thing that comes in that box. I'm going to flip to the back because, again, in that box, you get 2 sets of dashboards. So, of course, you guys remember that beautiful candle from the first part of my planner, and then it closes out with those beautiful ornaments, as well as the back of this, of the clear cover. So it all comes together. Okay. So I believe I pointed out everything that's in the box and how I poured together my planner. So let's go through how I added everything in for this to run, like work for me during the month. Okay. So we went through all of this. I just love looking at it. I think this helps me stay consistent when I'm opening my planner, and it's just so beautiful. I love it. All right. So I used, for each of my months, you will see that I use red dividers and white dividers. I got these colored dividers from Amazon, and I think I may get another pack, and I may also put this in my description box. You can see it, but the pack came with several colors: red, white, yellow, blue, all different colors. I think you get 3 sets of each color divider. So I use that. So the first part of my divider, first part of my planner, I use dailies. And this also came from Jane's Agenda's November box, I believe. And I'm still using them. I have a few more pages left. So these are my dailies, daily sheets. And we get to our first part of our planners. So this is my personal planner. I use just a plain red divider. And I use a, let me see, horizontal happy planner layout. Okay. And I've already set up my first December monthly. It's absolutely beautiful. I used Wrongs. Let me see. Cozy Winter Sticker Book. Okay. So that is what I use for my monthly, for my personal planner. Let's go to the next section. This section is my journal, and these planners actually are housed in other planners, and we bring all the planners into one. So you're going to see a few different dividers. So I really love this floral. I think it kind of really goes into this planner. So I just use the same divider from that planner. And this is my journal. I use Live Love Posh inserts, and this is a vertical layout for Live Love Posh. Okay, we're gonna go to work, another red divider. And for work, this is a Happy Planner. So unfortunately, Happy Planner always prints their monthly on the divider. So I still had to use it. And I'm using a lined vertical layout for my work planner. And it's so hard just to believe that this is the last month I'm using these inserts and these planners, and we're going to go right into the new year. So I'm proud of myself for actually using my planner and getting to the end, because look, let me tell you, life would not happen if I don't write it down. So, so that's my work. This will be social media, but I did not have a social media label. I had, just a few I can use. I just use ideas. Okay. I label that ideas. And then for social media, I'm using, again, Happy Planner. And it came from the Custom Planners monthly layout. So you get a monthly overview. And then you get some notes or checklist pages. I'm not sure if I will be using this same layout next year. I'm still trying to decide what I want to use for social media. But right now it's working. Okay. So I've already showed you goals, but I decided to use a white divider and goals as the label. And then next will be my projects. I did not have a projects label, so I used tasks. And then my next section will be meal planning. I'm trying my best to do better with meal planning, y'all. It's so hard because my taste, I may have a taste for one thing one day and then switch up. I'm not sure. I'm really trying. These inserts also came from Jane's Agenda, and I believe it came from the November box as well. I'm just moving everything over, making sure I use everything I received from Jane's Agenda. I love these meal plan sheets. I love how functional it is. It's just simple. So I'm going to do my best to use them. Several sheets of those. And then also in that November box too, it came with holiday planning packs. So this could be really helpful for us planning our Christmas dinner and recipes and things like that. So, and the very last section is my note section. Again, I pulled this over from the November box. I actually made this dashboard. I thought it was so pretty, so cozy. So I moved this over and I placed it in front of my lined paper. And this would be my notes paper, okay? Or notes section, okay? And I believe I got this note paper from Amazon as well. So don't sleep on Amazon. Amazon is really good at giving you some really quick, affordable things for your planner, okay? So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tour of my December Franken planner using Jane's Agenda's Sub Deluxe box. And I pulled in a few things from my stash, a few things from like Killer Plan cover, and a few of my inserts from last month. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. So now that we have a tour, let's get into a plan with me, okay? Using the brand new Wrong sticker book, Bold and Beautiful. She just released this maybe a few weeks ago, and of course I had to get it because I love cheetah print. I love this color palette, so this is going to be perfect for the holiday season. So I'm going to, I think I want to decorate. I already did my personal monthly. Let me see where we could go to next. This is my journal. I don't want to do my journal yet. Let's do my business. Let's do a business monthly. I think that's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna pull these sheets out, and we're gonna get into it. Let's see. I think I pulled out too many sheets. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so let's get into this. This is brand new, you guys. So I just received this during the Black Friday sale. And I was not expecting to get it so fast, but they have been on top of it regarding shipping. So I haven't really went through it, but we're going to go through it together. Just doing a quick little, you may see a quick little flip through, and I will be, if you check out my my other videos, there should be a flip through of this, a detailed flip through of this sticker book. So, see, I love that. Let's put them together, see if that'll work. So we're gonna work on putting this here. And I'm a non-traditional person, of course. Like, I know this is December, but I don't want to just go from the jump using, you know, like Christmas, Christmas, you know, stuff on my planner. Some planners, ooh, that is so crooked. Some planners I will, like for my journal, I'll go straight into it. But for like my business, I don't necessarily have to use like all holiday stickers, right? It comes up really good too. Y'all see that? Okay, let me straighten it up because that was definitely not straight. And I am like really messing up right now. Okay, let me see if I can get it right. Here it goes. All on my hand. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I don't actually have to go straight into the holidays. When it comes to my business, I just like to use pretty things. Okay, I think that's a little better. It's a lot better. Okay. And then I'm going to try to go right into this next page with that same sticker. There we go. And we'll actually can use some other stickers to kind of join that. That's pretty. Let me see. Let me see if there's any other. Yes, I got one more. They got one more. Okay. And I could just cut this off and put it back. I think that would be enough florals for us, right? That is big and bold. All right, so we're going to connect them right here. Let's see if we can get a straight line coming. Oops, I tore it up. Hold on, you guys. Let me see. All right. I hope that's a straight line. Yep, it's as close as I can get it. All right. And then I'm going to cut this end part, and we'll use that later. And this is not going to be perfect, y'all. Okay. I think I'm going to end up getting another copy of this book because I can feel it. I'm going to use this book a lot. I can tell. Let me see if I can remember where to put it back at. Right here. Okay. All right. So since we've done that, let's pull in some like neutral boxes from here. Since we have some bold colors, I'll pull in some neutral boxes. And I saw some like sets. So some things is already put together. Oh, I love that right there. I may can create some by myself. Let me see. I love that sticker here. I may want to pull out that burgundy color, so hopefully. Oh, I love that statement. It says, with this quote, it says, warning, these curves come with confidence. I love that. Pull that out. It's so much easier when you have some like paper or sticker paper beside you so that you're pulling as you see. Oh, she's cute. I like her. Let me make sure. Okay, pull her. We got something on the back too, but I want to use clear because I love clear stickers. So we're gonna do a clear. Let's see. I'm gonna do it on this side. I'm not gonna worry about covering up those months. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to use this, the bottom, pull in this City Girl. So she kind of lays on top of these florals. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. I'm gonna cut this so I can use this paper better. Okay. And I'm gonna cut the side too. A little piece sticking out. Okay. Love it so far. That's pretty. And do I want to make my own cluster? I think I do. So let's work on making our own cluster. And since we're already kind of filling up over here, let's just start. I'm just gonna, and I'm trying to, maybe I do, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. I love that curvy that's set up there. And I'm gonna get my tweezers, and let's add a cute little decor stuff on that side. No flowers. I may want to add this one on the other side too. I'm just gonna keep it as I see it. Let's see. This is cute. Again, we're adding that little okay. Have you guys looked at this book? Have you seen any other like interesting spreads people have done? I haven't seen it yet. So, I'm gonna use this purse. But I am a cheetah print girly, so I gotta use it. Love that purse right there. And then, oh, that's so cute, 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 cute. And then we're gonna add this lipstick, and I think I'm gonna add it in the actual box too. That's cute. And I want to add some shoes. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and add it. Why not? Don't want to do that. So we're good on that side. Love it. Let's do another cluster over here. And do I want to add a quote? Let me see. Because I want to tie in that color too. So this is Christmas. I know I'm not doing anything on Christmas. Let me hold that off. And we're going to go back for some boxes. Let me see what these clusters look like. Do you want to spotlight another girl? Maybe. Sometimes I like to do two girls on the same page. I think I saw her. Let me see. Ooh, she's pretty. I want to pull out that burgundy, so let me use her. I'll put her towards the top. So she's down here at the bottom. I think I like her here. And even though we're covering up these boxes, that's fine. I'm going to create a cluster and we can write on the cluster. All right. Let me see. Okay. So I'm going to kind of repeat the same thing I did over here. And kind of do that. Yeah. Okay. So create the same little cluster. Can't see, so I'm gonna use my tweezers. That's so crooked. Okay. Try again. Okay, that's better. And then we can also layer this other box here. I like it. I think I need like one more box to really layer it. Let me see. Oh, I like this one. Okay, found it. So we're gonna use this burgundy like skinny box. And let's see if I want to do it this way. I don't want to cover her feet. So let's do, I don't care about the months, the dates being covered. I know what comes after 17. All right, I love that. That is so cute. And let me see. And again, because it's Christmas, I know it's Christmas right here. I can just cover that up. That's no big deal. I love this quote. I think that's really cute. Okay. Put the quote there. This seemed pretty easy to put together. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put another floral over here or if that was going to be doing too much. I do want some decorative pieces on top of these boxes. Maybe, oh, I love this. Here we go. This little makeup thing. That's cute. I'll put it up here, but I don't want to put it here. Let's do it here. Oh, that's cute. Love it. Oh, that's cute too, but too big. Too big, too big. I mean, I think this is it. This is so cute. Anything else I should add? Since we have a quote down here, let's try to find something smaller up here. I think kind of gives a balance. And this is clear. Okay. Nope, I will not add that. Sorry, you guys. I'm thinking through, and I hope I'm not. It doesn't seem like I'm mumbling, but I'm like, yeah, I want to add more flowers, but I think it's enough flowers. Let's add a smaller quote up here from this list. Let me see. Thick thighs, big vibes. I love that. This one says, curves like mine don't follow the rules. Okay. I think I want a darker color though. This one says, not here to shrink for anyone. Come on through. That's gonna be the quote, okay? And it's perfect too, because you can still write on top. Like in the boxes of plenty of space, even though we're adding a little quote at the bottom of the boxes. So let's do something like that. Now, look, I'm gonna add more flowers. Let me see. Jeez. Flower girly. So if I can find some, we'll add. It don't have to be big. Let me see. I think it just looks plain. I think I need something, you know, something like right here or right here, you know, or maybe something coming out of it like that, maybe. You know what I mean. Y'all can tell what I'm saying. I needed something to kind of bring it all together. I think I'm liking that though. Okay. Okay, I'm liking that. So if we did it to that one, let's go and add something here. I think this one kind of plays more on that blush side, and it goes the other way. So let's do it this way. Yeah, okay, pretty. Not too many flowers, but just enough to pull it all together. I believe this is gonna be it, y'all, for this spread. I don't see any other things. Oh, this is pretty too. Okay, we already got some shoes. We don't want to add that. We already have a purse, we have a makeup bag. Okay, I think that is it for me today. Okay, so I hope you guys have enjoyed, again, the tour of my December Franken planner and also a beautiful plan with me. And if you guys can give me a thumbs up, leave a comment or subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. I just started my YouTube channel this year. I'm already at like 66 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it so I can reach my 100 subscriber goal by the end of the year. All right. Thank you so much for joining Mrs. Danny Plans It All. And I cannot wait to plan with you guys again. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.